Well, hello. This video I talked about in another video, and this is a very long time coming video that I told somebody that sent me some wonderful 1979, a roll of 1979. And I told him that I would trade him out with some of my Wheaties that I have. And here you see, I have organized them. And now I'm going through them. These are all my Wheaties that I have stockpiled. And so now I'm going through them. And I'm going to pick some out for him. So already I went through 1910 to 1912. No, 1910 to 1919. Very far and few in between those, so I'm not pulling too many of those. And they're very old, and I don't have very many of them. So I am going to read these off because I don't think you guys can see them. I am picking out a 1916 for one of my to send my friend Weasel. This is a shout out for Weasel. Weasel, I will have to get you his full name in a little bit. So anyway, this is the one for Weasel. I believe. There we go. That's not too bad. So that's 19. This is 1916. There's one that I picked. And then there's another one here. Is a Wheatie. Is 1918. Well, hello, Lincoln Central. Hello. And Yankee Stacking. Hello to you too. So I was saying earlier that there's somebody sent me a roll of 1979s. And I told him I would trade out my Wheaties that I had and send him some instead and in place of the 1979 that I was looking for. So I have one here, which is a 1916. It's not BU in any way, shape, or form. Copper. Yes, this is copper. 1916 copper. It's the 1 cent. So I don't do too much with these, but I try to pick some nice ones out. So I'm going to go through these that I have a whole stack here that I'm going to pick out one of each year that I have. And this is 1918. And here I have a stack of 1920s. And I have no idea what I'm looking for, what is good or what is bad. So I'm just going to kind of pick them out. I don't have any reason or rhyme, but these I have a little bit more. These are 1920s. I have a 1920. Here is let's see, this is 1920D. This stack here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of those. And then I have a 1920 plain. That's what these two are. These are both 1920. I don't have an S, but I have 1920 plain. I meant the 79s. Oh, Lincoln Central. Wheats are worth 4 to 6 times more than a 1979 cent. Oh, well, that's good to know because he sent me some really nice 79s. So I just told him I'd pick one out of everything that I have. And Yankee Stacking, I was thinking the same thing, Lincoln. Yeah. Well, I'm not too sure what their value is. I just have stockpiled them as I run across them as I do my, of course, when I do my hunting. My focus, though, is 1979. So I figured this was fair because his was in such good shape that he sent me. So I don't know. Thank you for that information, by the way. 1979 is only worth 1 cent, dear. Oh, that's interesting because I don't know. It's a year. It's an important year for me. And you know how people save birth dates and stuff like that. But that's okay. I'm trying to share, learn, and grow, and I appreciate all you guys that send me stuff. And he was the first one to send me anything, and so if I give him a little bit extra, that's okay. Hopefully, it'll be even. Eagle Eye Coin Hunter, hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. I'm so glad you came. Okay, so I'm going to pick a 1920. It's going to be a 1920 plain date. I don't think you guys can really see what I have here. It looks like I have one. I have a couple of reds and kind of a dark one here. I don't know how to grade at all. And so what you wrench took to, okay. So I can't see very well over here. So you guys just chit chat among yourselves, and I'm going to I can kind of see when someone joins the chat, and that's about it. I can't really read very much. So I am just going to kind of cruise through this, because if I don't, we'll be here all night. So, okay, so 1920 and 1920D. I have 5 of each, and I don't know. I don't even know how to pick them. And since this is not my thing, I don't really like them. I'm not into Tweeties too much, but I'm learning. This one looks like kind of like one of the better ones, and I'm going to pick it out. That's a 1920. You know, they're old, so they're low grade. So I'm trying to get it where you guys can see, but I don't think it's going to happen. If I get it the right angle, you guys can see it. Anyway, that's a 1920, and I'm going to pick another 1920, something that looks decent. Okay, here's a 1920D. Well, that's not a 20D. Where'd my Ds go? Okay, gotta look. This is the 1920D. Okay, so everybody welcome. Be sure and chit chat among yourselves. Be sure to know each other. Go to each other's channel and stick around. Okay, so this one, like I said, is 1920. Everybody, let's add it to the channel. And I'll double check again. Just in case someone joined in chat, I duplicate. Okay, this is a D. Now I'm looking for 1920 that is not a D. Let's see. I don't know if 1920s have any errors. Does anybody know if the 1920s have errors or anything? Or varieties of any sort? See, those don't even... Okay, I'm just not going to fuss. This is a 1920. It looks good. I picked it. Okay, so these are going to go back in here. And so any of you guys that want to send me 1979s in any denomination, I'll trade out my Wheaties with you. So that's a D. Oh, all my 20s are going to go together. Oh, that's close. Okay, that's the one. I don't have too many of those. Here we go. This is the beginning 1920. I'm going to just put those 20s and 20Ds in the same spot. Okay, so I don't have 21 of you guys see this. This is kind of what I separated. I don't have 21, 22, or 23, but I have 1924. So that's going to be my next one I pick for him. And here, again, I'm going to check and see if there's with the variation. Now, the red, I like the red, so I'm going to hang on to the red. So that's going to be that way. If it's red or black, I like to keep the different because they're different. This is 1924, 1924. The first one I look at, this one right here, looks like it's got really good definition on the number. But it looks like it might be a rim that's different. I'll hang on to that because I don't want to send you anything, you know. And if I do, that's okay. Because from a 1924, and okay, so There we go. 20. Okay, to frame all around. That's got a little different color. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm just looking for maybe even a Woody to give him. We know Woodies are kind of nice. But I like the red. If I'm going to save anything, I'm going to keep the red. Oh, okay, and these might be different dates. 25. So I have 1925D and a 1920. 5. Plain date. Oh, that's a 26. I'm on 25. Oh, that's a 26. Oh, what did I do here? I mixed matched already. 5. And that is a plain date. 1925. No D mark. Okay, so I'm going to pick one of, and that's a D. So this is perfect. Like I planned it. I didn't. This is just what I thought. So these are going to go to 26. Well, hello, Mike. Welcome. I think that's a Mike Wolf saying hello. I can see a little better this time. So I'm picking my Wheaties out for Weasel. I don't know his full call name, or stage name, but you guys might know who he is, Weasel. He sent me a beautiful roll of 1979s that had never been touched. So I told him I would change out my Wheaties with him or give him some what I'm doing. And I'm picking out Wheaties. So these are I'm picking everything I have. These are 1925s, and this is 1925s as well. 1925D and 1925 plain. No mint mark. Well, I'm glad you guys are introducing me. Just know that I think you guys are saying hi to each other. Okay, so what do I pick? What do I pick? One of them. Let's see. Well, I think I'll keep that one. And I think I will keep that one. And then I am going to give him a 1925 regular date and a 1925D. All right, now I have quite a bit of 1926s. That must be a common date because 26s I have a lot of 26. Does anybody know if 1926 is a common date in the Wheaties? If you know, please let me know. So I've been thinking about doing a box. I mentioned it in another stream. I am getting a collection of things that I really think someone else could use, I can't use, and I'm going to start a box. I'm going to throw some stuff in there. It might work for someone else. Doesn't work for me. I'm not sure what size box I'm going to start with, but what I'd like to do is send it around. Send it to one person. They take something out of the box and then they add something to the box and send it on to somebody else they want to send a box to. So that's kind of what I'm wanting to do, and I'm getting ready to start that because I think these containers that I have here are going to be my ticket. They're light. They're easy. They're going to be good. So, okay. So 1925. Oh, now how did I manage to get 1925? I must have mixed them. That's a 1925. I already did that. There's 1926, 1926, 26. Just go through this quick. 26. Oh, 1926. Looks like 26D is uncommon. Well, these are all plain dates. No Ds. This one looks like it's been... looks like it's been cleaned or something somehow. 1926. And that's a red. I'm going to keep it. 1926. No D. Well, Weasel... if you get this message or see this sometime, I have a feeling that I'm going to keep this one D that I have. I only have one 26D. So that one I keep. Okay, now I got to pick out from all these. What am I going to pick? There's so many. I want to give you something that's got some definition in the date at least. Well, that's... So I'm gonna put them out here. This is really interesting. I haven't really done this, so it's almost like I have to grade them, kind of. because I haven't done this with anybody, and I want to give him some good coins. This one looks like it's been worn. I'm going to keep that. Let's see. So I can kind of see, I'm going to pull this towards me a little bit. See if I can read. Okay, I can read a little bit here. Hello, Mike Wolf, and Eagle Eye. Are you doing the trade? Are you doing a trade or sale? I'm trading. Weasel sent me a beautiful, beautiful roll of 1979s. And I put out there, I told people, I've said it, that if somebody sends me 1979s, I will give them Wheaties. I'll trade out Wheaties and give them some Wheaties. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not selling or anything. I'm just trading out because he already sent it to me. And this is long time due. It's been a while, but I wanted to do it perfect. I didn't want to, I had a certain way I wanted to do it, and I finally got them separated and organized. And so here we are, and I'm streaming it. So I'm not selling right now. I'm just trading for Weasel right now. But no, I'm not selling at this point. But I'm interested in 1979s in any denomination. Pennies, dimes, quarters, anything. I love 1979. That's at this point, that's what I'm wanting to do. I was hoping to get more energy. I was hoping to get more people to interact with me, but they're not. So I'm really glad that Weasel did that. So, okay, so I am gonna try to pick out a good one. Okay, what's this one here? That's a 1925. That belongs there. Maybe, or was that his? Oh, I need a piece of paper. Oh, because is he talking? Okay, he's got a 1925. So that's good. And that one that's a 1925, and it goes back in the box. All right, now I'm picking a 1926 for Weasel. All right, 1926. Double checking. Oh, that looks different. There must be variations of 1926. This one looks different. Do you guys know if there's a variation in 1926? Large date, small date, that sort of thing? Have you guys heard? Well, I'm interested in feedback. Oh, 1927. It's out of spot. That's why I'm double checking. 1926. 1925. That goes there. All right. So I'm not going to give him this one because it looks worn. It looks just really worn. That one's going to, I guess I'm going to keep that one for now. Because I'm giving Weasel the best that I have, pretty much. I don't want to, I'm trying to figure out. I haven't graded at all. Okay, well, I'm just going to pick. What am I going to pick? I don't know what to pick. These all look about the same. That's messy. These all look about the same. Okay, there we go. 1926 is done. All right, 1927. This is going to take a while. Oh boy, I got a lot of these. Where did I go? Now I'm on to 1927. Let's see now. This one looks like it's been cleaned. Guess I'll put that back. Maybe I should just pick it. Put it in a bag and shake it and pull it out. You know what? I just might do that. This is getting too much. I'm not going to want to sit here and go through all these. And I think it would be more fair to him. I'm going to keep red ones. Red and black I like. Okay, so I think it would be more fair to him if I did do a bag and just pull it out of the bag. So I can't read the stream, but I am going to find me a bag to do this with. All right, here's a bag. You guys might find this interesting. I have these set aside too. So these are some Indian heads that I have. Oh, nope. I thought these were Indian heads. Oh. I thought these were Indian heads. I guess I'll have to go through these later. Okay, because I don't know how those dated. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to use these for these. These are all 1927. And I'm just going to put them in a bag. Oh, 1927D. And I'm just going to put them in a bag, shake them out, and pull one out, just like I see you guys do it on streams. 1927, 1927, because I don't know what I'm looking for. 1926, already picked a 1926. Okay, I think I'll just put them all in there. 1927. That way I'm not picking them out. 1927. Boy, I have a lot of 1927s. It's a red one. I'm keeping it. I like reds or woodies, but I'm not trying to keep the woodies. Really. I'll put them in the stack. 27, 1927, 1927. These all have such a... Each one has a beautiful different color. It's just amazing how each penny looks so different. 1927. Okay, these are 1927s, 1927Ds. And they're going to go in the bag. And I'm going to just pick one out and put it in the pile for Weasel. This goes to Weasel. This is kind of fun. All right. You guys get to see. Here we go. This is the one for Weasel. Woohoo! Oh, that looks kind of nice. That's a 1927D. Looks like it's got some woody energy to it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably. And there we go. 1927D for Weasel. All right, I'm going to put this back. Then this is 1928. I'm going to go through them real quick, make sure. I'm going to look through them, make sure I got the right dates in there. Because I want to even give him one of every one that I have. 1928. 1928D. 1928. 1928. Oh, 38. I knew I mixed them up. I have to double check them, every one. Let's double check that. That's a 1938D. That goes in another one. Never hurts to double check. 28. 28. 1928. 1928D. That's a nice looking one. That's a sharp looking penny. I'll put it in the bag because he might get a chance to get it. 1928D. All right, so these are all going to go in the bag for Weasel. This is kind of getting fun. And I'm just going to pick one, and it's going to go in his pile, and I get to send it to him tomorrow. I don't even know if he's seeing this show or not, but I'll have to tell him. Or maybe one of you guys could tell Weasel I've got this going on. Okay, this is the one. Oh my, it's got some pretty coloring on the backside. That's a 1928 for Weasel. Okay, these all go back there, and here we go. So those are done, and if you look, I have no 29. So I'm done with that. That one I'm done. All right. Now, these are my 1930s. I'm going to drop this in here because it belongs in there. 1938. Oh, it's the only one I have. Well, didn't expect that. I wonder what's special about that one. Excuse me. 1938D. Only one, so that must be pretty special. All right, 1930s. We're going to go, I'm going to check them real quick, make sure I have not all 1930s. Look, that one's shiny. Looks like it might have been cleaned. I'm not finding any S's. Oh, this one looks like it's been damaged. Okay, 1930s. This is a red. I keep the reds. Anything red or black, I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's see. 1930D. 1930 regular. So that's regular. That's a D. 1930 regular. 1930D. 1930 regular. And 1930 regular. So the D must be more prevalent or more important. Gosh, I wish I could say hi to everybody. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the bag. And I'm going to pick one out for Weasel. This is 1930s. 1930 Wheatie. Let's see which one he gets. Let's see what comes out. Oh, that's a nice, it's got nice markings on the back. That's a 1930 regular. It has no mint mark. It might be a Philadelphia. Okay, that's 1930s. That goes back in my pile. Now I'm doing 31. Not too many of those. Oh, this is not good. Not too many of them. That must mean they're pretty important. 1930. Isn't that that's 31. Whoops, 31. Oh, I remember this is during the Depression. This was like the Depression period. So if I have 1931, 1931, and 1931, they're all 1931. No mint marks. So these are all Philadelphia. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick. All right. There we go. Oh, and it's got some coloring on it. Boy, I keep getting the ones that have color for him. That's kind of got black stuff in it. That might be a Wheatie of some sort. Okay, 32. Only have 3 of these. Let's see what, I have to double check, make sure I got the right date. 1932D, 1932D, and 1930. These are all D's. So I just don't know what I'm looking for. So they get to all go round and round. And like I said before, I can't read any of the writing over there. So this is the one. This is 1932. 1932D. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. For some reason, I think that might make a glary. Glary. I'm clearing stuff here. See if the lighting will be better. Okay, so that was 1932D. And 1930, I only have one of 1933. I'm going to keep the one I only have one of. Okay, 1934. Quite a bit of these. That definitely looks damaged. I'm going to keep that. That's red. I keep it. Yeah, black or red coloring I keep. That one's kind of red. Boy, these are all very different. 1934 had some interesting stuff going on. I'm on. Looks good, Cheyenne.
Do they want to see it?
No.
Do you like it?
Go. Yes, it looks good. Okay. So 1934 is what I'm looking at here. And 1934, plain date. Philadelphia. That one's dark. I'm keeping it 30. Oops, that 38, 34. And D, a 34D. Okay, only one, 34D. But I'm putting it in the stack because Weasel, it's taken me way too long to get this done. All right, here we go. See if you get that D or Philadelphia. Which one did you get? Oh, you got a 1934 Philadelphia. Okay, that goes to Weasel. And this goes back in the pile. 1934. Okay, 1935. All righty then. Doesn't look like anything real red. 1935. 1935. 1935. 35. 35. 35. That looks like a 35. 35. This one looks different. That's kind of dark. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. All right, Weasel. The rest of these are going to go into pile. There's some reds in there, but that's kind of reddish. I think I'll keep that too. Okay. All right, guys. You get to see. This is all for Weasel. Replacing what he sent me. Once I get these all picked out, I'll send them in the mail tomorrow. Maybe he'll do a shout out. Who knows? We'll see. All right, here we go. What do you get? Well, that's pretty good. It's 1935. Looks pretty good. So if there's anybody that's joined in, welcome. And anybody that has to leave, I understand. So this was 35. I just picked one for 35, 1935. And that goes to Weasel. All right, 1936, I only have 2. I'm going to keep those. 1934, I have 3. So I will pick, let's see. This is 1937. That's a red. I'm going to keep that. Well, you might get just one. May have to just pick it. Nope, I'm going to put it in here because I don't know what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. This is for Weasel. Hopefully it's good. Weasel, you sent me a whole roll. I'm so excited to finally get this done. All right, this is 1937. Wonderful. Okay, thank you. 1937 goes back. All right, 1938. I only have 1. I'm going to keep that. And 1939. These I'm going to keep because I only have 2. All right, I'm done with that. Now, from 40 to 1949. Here we go. See, I earlier in one of my videos, I showed you guys how I set this up. And I talked about these containers. I don't know if you guys were involved in that. But I'm going to mention it again. Wow, I don't have a 43. Wonder why. 1943 must be a very valuable penny. Oh, yeah. That was a steel penny, right, guys? That was a real special penny. A real special year. Okay, so I have 1940, 41, and I put these little stickers on here. And as you can see, I can just pull these right out, and they don't stick. They're perfect. Come out perfect. Okay, so I'm going to flip these all over. And let's see. Anything catches my eye. Red, all that. And this is kind of reddish. So this is 1940. Alrighty then. Like I said, I have not gone through these. I have not checked them for varieties or errors or cuds or die breaks or any of that. So these are completely and thoroughly not gone through. Except for I'm picking out the ones that look red. That's my thing. All right, so here we go. 1940 for Weasel. And when Weasel looks at these, I would love to know if he gets anything real special. Very, very special. That's what I'm looking for. Something special that I can give you guys other than just the face value of the coin. 1940, and what letter is this? This looks like, well, it's his. It's got a special thing on the 1940. 1940. So if there's anybody new to the chat, what I'm doing is I'm going through the Wheaties that I have. I'm putting them in this wonderful little thing. I only have 2 of those. I'm keeping that. And I'm sending them to Weasel because he sent me a favorable stack of wonderful 1979s, which I liked. Okay, 1942. See how this slips right out? No fuss, no mess. All right, let's see what these are. Oh, there's a red. I keep the red. If they're red or black, I keep them. Just because I like them that way. Let's see. What year are these? I got to look at them real quick. All right, so this is 1942. Oh my, I'm going to keep that. Sorry, Weasel. It's an S. Okay, so that means it might be it's a little bit 1942 D and a 1942. All right, so this is my first pick. I picked that one. That's an S. I don't have very many of those, and they're kind of rare, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It's a 1942 S. Okay, here we go. Let's see what I have. All right, these are all 1942s. They're going in the bag. There's 5 of them to pick from. And like I said, just now you saw me pick out an S. That's the most I've done as far as going through any of these pennies and looking at them for errors, varieties, die breaks, any of that stuff. So it's appreciation for what he did for me. He sent me a stack of 1979 pennies. So I thought this would be kind of fun to do. I may not do it again. All right, here we go. Let's see what it was. Oh, he's getting some nice ones. This looks good. I'm so glad. This has got some definition on it, and I don't know how to grade. This is a 1942D, and it looks like it's got some good detail on it. See the back? Oh, the back has the leaves still have some of the detail on it. And it looks like it might have a little off rim. You might be in luck with the 1942D on that one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put these back in 1942. There you go, 43. Everybody knows what that is. 1944. Let's check out. I got some of these, quite a bit of these. That's a red I keep. Wow, it looks like I'm having red on every one. It's kind of cool. All righty then. Let's read them. So if you guys know who Weasel is it Weasel 6, Weasel 3? He has an Instagram program. He has an Instagram plan as well, if I remember correctly. Sure hope I'm saying the right call name. 1944, 1944, 1944D, 1944. That looks like it's got even a little BU on it. 1944. It's going in the bag. Okay, here we go. Picking for the 1944 for Weasel. I'm getting quite the stack here. I felt so bad he sent me such a nice stack. Such a nice roll of the 79s. So it's good to know that the value is not equal. Somebody just got me straight on that tonight. Makes me feel a little better. Okay, here we go. Let's see which one it is. It's 1944 Philadelphia. Woohoo, for Weasel. All right, and this gets to go back in the stack. Back in my pile. Okay, 1945. Boy, this is long, long, long. Okay, let's see any red. 1940. What is this? Did I forget already? Nope. I'm just repeating for people that might be coming into chat. Okay, those I'm keeping. All right, the rest I am going to read. See what it says. 1945, plain date. Well, Philadelphia. 1945, 1945, 1945. Ah, he has one 1945D. One in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there because I'm not trying to pick out of it. I don't know what the value difference is of Philadelphia versus Denver, but guessing that I only have one Denver and 4 Philadelphia, I am betting the Philadelphia is higher mintage. Okay, here we go. So I'm guessing for him, it would be better for him to have probably the D. The 1D that's in here. Let's see what he got. Nope. He didn't get the D. That's a regular 1945, but it looks like there might be a cut on the side here. I didn't see that before. Oh, yeah. There's a cut on that baby. All right, Weasel. I do owe it to you. All right, here we go. I'm going to put these back. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for participating. I would love your feedback on this. I know nobody else is doing this. This is just something I came up with and wanted to do. This one looks like it's been cleaned. Some of these look cleaned. It's not good. All right. This is reddish. I'm going to keep a red one. Okay. Let's see what these are. 1946D, 1946, 1946, 1946. What? I have 2 1946Ds. There's 2 Ds in here. Let's see what he gets. Is he going to get the D or just the plain Philadelphia? And again, I haven't checked these for any errors or anything, except for what you're seeing me do here, pulling the reds out and fussing with them a little bit. All right, let's see what he got. These are untouched. These have not been gone through. You're seeing it raw footage right now. Let's look a good strong. Oh, that's got a good strong rim on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. 1946, Philadelphia. Okay, let's put these on our. Boy, this. Okay, 1946. All right, 1947. Hey, I'm halfway through, guys. Woohoo! All right. If anybody's just joined in on my stream, I asked someone to send. Well, I put it out there. Just someone send me a 1979 and anything, and then I would replace them with Wheaties. Well, Weasel sent me a BU roll, a whole roll of 1979, and he's had to wait some time now. So I had to go through all the Wheaties because I didn't know if somebody would really want to trade. So I went through all my Wheaties. I finally found a container that I liked. And I labeled all the numbers. You can see the little numbers being labeled. And little boxes are labeled. And so now I'm going through my Wheaties. And I'm randomly picking out something for Weasel. Oh, a 1947S. 1947. 1947D. And a 1947. I am 1947. Okay. All right, Weasel. I'm going to put that S in there. Hopefully you'll get that S because I think aren't those more valuable, people? Those of you that are working as a anybody seeing most S, I think I know the answer to it, but I don't know for sure. Most S is from San Francisco, and I believe San Francisco can also be proof, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. All right, here we go. This is for Weasel. Weasel, I can't remember his number. You guys know him on the other areas. Okay, here we go. I got out 2. Another one fell out. 1947 regular. Let's see what fell out. This is 1947 D. All right, so that goes back in my stuff. All right, I'm almost through here. How many do I have of these? Oh, I only have 3 of those. I'm going to keep that until I get more. 1948, I got to wait on that. Sorry, Weasel. And then 1949, I only have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those. All right, my last 10 years. You guys get to help me. In the last 10 years, I have I don't have a lot of these either. 1950, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and of course 59 started the Lincoln, so I don't have 59. Those of you guys that follow my streams at all know that I have a little difficult time when it comes to the transitional period year. All right, so 1951. How many? I only have 3 I'm keeping. 1952, I have 4. You're in luck. All right, this is for Weasel. All righty, this is 19. I think I need to read it. 1952S. 1952D. 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 I am going to keep the S this time around, and I'll put these 3 in here, and maybe you'll get a D. So here we go. What did he get? This is the 1952 D. That's what we got. All right. And then the rest of these get to go back in. All right, this is for 1953, Weasel. There's 3. Oh, my, these are different. They're looking better every time the later we get. 1953 really changed. That one's kind of red. I'm going to keep it, I guess. All right, here we go. 1953D, 1953D, and a D. No D. Plain, it's a Philadelphia. All right, here we go. See what we get. This is for Weasel. You got a 1953. There you go. I get to send this to the mail for him. 54. How many do I have? Oh, I have 3. 1954. I'm sorry. I have 2 1955s. I have 1956. There's a red one I'm keeping. Let's see which one's better. It's more red. That's got more red to it. Okay. So we have 1956D, 1956. Tell me it's an S. I gotta look for the S's. And that's a D. Wow, I don't have any S's. Just 1 through all these denomination numbers. All right, Weasel, this is for you. 1956. That's a 1956D. Shit. All right, 1957. I have 3. Okay, we'll do this. We're 1 more left. And I want to quit. All right, let's see. I'm almost done. 1957D, 1957D. No S. 1 Philadelphia. Let's see what you get. What would you rather have, a D or Philadelphia? Does anybody know what they would rather have in a Wheaties, a Philadelphia or Wheatie? A Philadelphia or a Denver? 1957. No D. All right. So you're lucky. I had 3 of those. All right. If I have 2, I'm keeping them. All right. This is 1958. You know what? I'm going to be impulsive. It's called the Grand Finale. All right. This is a very nice BU 1958. It's a 1958 D. It looks like it might be an error by the way it's set up. I'm going to give that to you. And I'm not going to worry about these others. I think that one's more valuable. It's beautiful. It's got beautiful coloring to it. Looks like there's a different color on the side. And Weasel, this I will write in a letter as I send this to you. I would love you to find out if this is very special or not. And it does not look like it's been cleaned really, but it's really got some odd characteristics to it, but I'm going to give it to you. Normally, most of the other ones I kept. So I am done with my stash of Wheaties, guys. So this is an example of what I did for my, I was wondering where those were at. I had some extras here I'm going to have to put in there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. You guys can see, I can show you how I do this right now. So I open these up. I'm real proud to have this. So there's 1920, no, 1910 to 1919, 1930, 1940, 1950. Here's one. And then I just kind of open them all up and make a spot for them. Okay, 20s, 30s, 40s, and then there's 50s. Okay, so you guys can see all that, the way I lay it out. And then this is how I go through them. And I really, really love these containers. They're just wonderful. And I like the way they've been, I labeled them. All right, so this is a 1937. 37. All right, let's see what this one is. These are ones I haven't gone through. 1938 is there. 1941. Where's my 40s? Oh, 40. 40. There we go. 1941. Okay. 1920. 1941. 1939. 39 will be right here. Okay, so that gives you an example of how I'm doing my Wheaties anyway. 1920. That goes right there. Okay, so those just happen to be out and about, and so I am going to close this up so you guys can see how I did that. Once again, if you've come on my chat, if anybody's new, there's the container. It's real easy to go through. You can just pull things right out. 50, 40, 30. Let's see. 20s. And a whopping 10. So that is that. All right. So let's see how many I have for Weasel. I have to count these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go by sixes. 5, I mean. Those are 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, this looks like it's going to be about equal. There's 2 left over. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So he sent me 50. I'm sending him 27. So that's a little more than expected. I mean, his is 50 and mine's valued high. The Wheaties are more valuable than the 79. So this is a trade with Weasel. And he sent me 1979s. And I'm sending him my Weasel. I'm sending my Wheaties back to Weasel. That's a tongue twister. Okay, so I guess for right now, I'm just going to put these in this bag right now, and then I'll know these are for Weasel. This is to trade. I traded with him. So I hope he's happy. According to the stream earlier, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fair trade. Because he said that the Wheaties were more valuable than the 1979s. The 1979s value is only a penny, and this is valued, depending on the Wheaties, a little more. Let's see if I can flip this around and take a look. Okay. All right, I'm going to see what they said as far as I'm going back, and I'm going to read out a little bit. Lincoln Central, Yankee Stacking Copper. Stacking Copper. Okay. Yankee Stacking. I meant the 1979. Okay. Wheats are worth, this is what Lincoln Central coin said, links are worth 4 to 6 times more than 1979 cent. Okay, that's good then. That works. Okay, well, then it seems like an even trade then. And so I am going to get off for now. Thank you very much for coming by, and thank you for smashing that like button and that sort of thing. Thank you. You guys have a good evening. Goodbye. Okay, did it end? End stream. Think I didn't end it. Okay, we'll see you later. Why is it not working? Is it still on, guys? Oh, okay. Mike Wolf says, have a great night, Anne. Okay, you too. Oh, Michael, so I still see you and hear you. Okay, I don't know why I'm not getting off. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit the end button. I still see and hear you. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, well, it's still going. I don't know how to stop it. Oh, geez. Nice glasses. Oh, well, they'll change. Thank you. I have a variety. Trying to figure out what I like. Thank you so much. All right. Are you sure you want to end your stream? The answer is yes. Okay, here we go. It's not ending. Okay, I'm just going to shut everything down. Check out the video I made, Anne. I mentioned you in the video. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mike. It's always a pleasure to see your wonderful name and chit chat with you. All right, so I'm just going to shut everything down, and hopefully it'll end everything, and then I'll